I think the basic idea we have about directing our own videos is the fact that you get more or less what you set out to get in the first place. I don't think it's that difficult a transition from writing the music and recording it and producing it to actually making a piece of film that just enhances the music somewhat. And after that, that's what a pop promo is. Okay, can you do it once more? A bit more smiling. I mean, you know, I know it's pretty early in the morning, but look as though you're enjoying yourself. I do all the on the boat stuff and the close-up stuff. Because you're going to bump into and find out it's a girl. That's the idea.
How do you feel about actually doing the directing and the designing the image yourself when you're actually in it? I mean, is that a problem trying to do these two things?
It's a problem if you don't have someone you can trust, like looking through the camera.
What's happening is Louise is lining up with the boat.
Okay, fine.
So one more like that, and you stay by the pots this time, yeah?
And we've worked with Nick for, I don't know, 20, was it 40 years now?
Yeah, it must be.
Something like that. And obviously when we started, we didn't know any of the terminology at all. We're still very vague on that area. But describe to him in layman's language what we want, and he can sort of instantly transfer that onto 16mm film for us. So it's great having someone like that you can leave sort of in control. But it's very difficult being on both sides, and you can't do it all the time. I mean, you do get tired, and it's nice to leave it to a director to go off and do it, if you can find a director that you trust. Oh, we shouldn't have any sort of reaction, really. But we're going to capture that anyway. We'll stop and do that again. Yeah. But let's just do it once more. I like that. Grace stop meets Jane.
With the director, I suppose, we have a little bit more structure to work to. Working like this, we are tending to make it up as we go along a little bit more. I think in a way anybody, you know, with 3 or 4 days and lots of money can make something look very interesting, very flash. But this approach, which is a bit sort of rawer, I think is more interesting, and I suppose it's just a bit more dangerous, really.
So what do you think you're able to put in it by doing it yourself?
We save a few bob, don't we?
Yeah, we don't. No, we don't have that. Probably a bit of fun. I mean, the element of fun. There's no one cracking a whip and sort of forcing their ideas down your throat.
How's it been going?
Going not too badly, considering
the elements.
The elements, yeah. The elements certainly throw you somewhat. But we're lucky enough today to actually see some of the scenery. But certainly slows you down somewhat. We've had to scrap a few ideas and alter the very vague storyline that's there.
Has it changed much, the shape of the thing you're trying to achieve?
No.
I mean, the idea that we're going just for a feel, I mean, it's quite a soft, probably over-cliched idea, and I think we've still captured that.
Might drill this one. You see here, it's not flooding yet.
Nick, what sort of visual effects are you putting into this?
Well, I have a rather limited kit up here, so I can't put that much into it. But we'll try to put a bit of atmosphere in with slightly warm light, probably grade it fairly warm when we put it through onto video. Right, lovely. Bit of smoke, always useful on these things. An atmosphere of a party at Cayley. Something fairly simple for 20 seconds or so of the video, with the boys joining in and dancing. Billy probably playing on stage with a fiddle now and again.
There's nobody to plug it in.
So it's just something very simple, really.
Nick, what sort of brief is the band giving you?
Well, that's an unfair question. This sequence, a fairly brief brief, but having worked with Midge and Chris and the others before, we know that we'll find the shots as we go.
You stopped. You got light was sitting on. Make sure you're in the light. And action! Great, cut. Yeah, that was good. I like that.
Just try to keep the atmosphere light and jolly, really. That's the idea of this whole sequence. Move the camera around a bit.
I think everyone sort of designs their own lifestyle in a way, or the way they look. I mean, you know, people's, you know, cars reflect their personality, or you know, the clothes they wear. You know, it reflects what they think they feel like that morning. You know, I feel like a scruff today, so I've dressed as a scruff. And I think you actually do make a subconscious decision of what you're going to make, just like, you know, getting the right shoes to go the right trouser length. That's a design element, you know, and all we're doing is involving that design element into our work, and I think that's part of it. I think the graphics and the designs that we use help build a set image in people's minds of what Ultravox is, and I think that's a good thing.
Billy, how important do you think all these visual elements are to the group's identity?
About as important as this. Get it?